In the energy quadrant, taking a look at the October crude oil contract, which jumped over 3% today, 3.8% to be exact, going up toward the high, which got about $73 a barrel, 73.14. First time we've seen that price level in a while. And then even on the downside, it showed a pretty much straight up day as the low was about 19 cents higher than yesterday's settlement. 70.65 was the low. Yesterday's settlement, 70.46. And even though we came off in toward the end of the day, we still finished well over 2% higher. This is the strongest day for crude since coming off those August 23rd lows. Now, Nicholas, the tropical depression, which was a tropical storm, is flooding the Gulf Coast area now that it's made landfall. It has dropped more than a foot of rain on the Gulf Coast, and that's really preventing them from coming back or recovering from Hurricane Ida, which hit about 2 weeks ago. So coming back from that big of a storm with the damage from the winds and the flooding, and then another round of flooding with that over a foot of rain, and it's still raining right now, that's really hindering the supply side of the equation, which is part of the rally we're seeing. And then in the EIA, it didn't help that large draws into a weak refinery utilization set of figures. U.S. commercial crude oil inventories decreased by 6.4 million barrels from the previous week. We're now at 417.4 million barrels in inventory, and that's about 7% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Gasoline inventories came in a little bit lower than expected, but still a draw of 1.9 million barrels last week, and that's about 4% below the 5-year average in terms of gasoline inventories for this time of year. Even distillates are well below the 5-year average, decrease of 1.7 million barrels this week, and we're now 13% below the 5-year average. All of that is going into a week where we still have refinery utilization in the low 80s, around 82% this week versus 81% last week. So you can see that recovery is not happening quick enough to satisfy the demand that's currently on the ground now for crude oil.